is rolling Gangnam Style today. Happy Halloween. My name is Janelle Sawyer, kababayan in Los Angeles, in case you can recognize me. But also today on the show, despite the outfit and despite, this being hilarious, we are talking about serious topics. Earlier we talked about California propositions, and right about now, we are talking about the positions of the two presidential candidates, Governor Romney and President Barack Obama, on immigration.
This American Dream segment is brought to you by Aquino & Lowe Law Firm, answering your immigration questions.
Trick or treat, Attorney Allison Aquino. Hello and welcome to Kababayan LA.
Good afternoon, Janelle.
Happy Halloween
Happy
to
Halloween.
you. All right. So, election happening November 6th. But some of the people have been voting early, but
yes,
still a lot of us are going to the polls on Tuesday. And what do we need to know in terms of the positions of our presidential candidates on immigration?
Well, it is very important that individuals who have come to this country, have gone through the hassles of going through the naturalization process, they need to go and vote. And the candidates have very different views as far as how they want to handle immigration. And one of the topics that they have very different views on is regards to how to treat children who are brought into the United States as youth, and the DREAM, which is essentially the DREAM Act and DACA.
Yes, let's first talk about that DACA. Obviously, we know that Obama was the one that instituted that in a way. He clearly intends to continue DACA and strongly continues to support the DREAM Act. Some cynics are saying, though, that DACA is the deferred action is just going to defer for 2 years. And some people are saying that maybe he just did that to get elected. Your thoughts?
Well, actually, President Obama, as you point out, he very much supports the DREAM Act. And unfortunately, for the past 4 years, there's been so much resistance within Congress to pass the DREAM Act that he took the steps, or he went ahead and did what was presently available under the law. And that's precisely what DACA is. And so it's not just because of the fact that it's presidential election and a means in order to be reelected. This is something that he has been working on for the past 4 years because of his inability to pass the DREAM Act. That's precisely why he implemented DACA.
Okay. And on the other hand, Governor Romney does not support the DREAM Act.
Correct. He has said on repeated occasions that if the DREAM Act is presented to him, that he would veto the act. And most recently, his most recent position on DACA is that he would not take away any benefits to those who have already been granted, which is something that people should think about and move forward with their DACA applications, because he has indicated if you've been granted, he won't take that away from you.
Okay.
However, his position is that as soon as he's elected, he would cease the DACA program. Okay. So he would stop granting individuals any benefits for deferred action. And Governor Romney's position is that he would stop DACA because he intends to pass a comprehensive immigration reform within the time that people's benefits under DACA would expire.
Okay, there is a comprehensive immigration reform that Romney is proposing, and there also is a comprehensive immigration reform that Obama is proposing. What are the differences between the two immigration reforms?
The main differences, and they have a lot of similarities, but the main difference is with regards to how to treat young children, and then how to treat the individuals who are residing in the United States unlawfully. Okay. So we were just talking about deferred action and DACA, and Governor Romney's position, as I pointed out, is that he doesn't support the DREAM Act. And so his position with regards to individuals who fall under DACA is that he would not extend any benefits to those, and he would lump them into the same category as all other individuals who are residing unlawfully here in the United States.
Okay.
The only exception that he has made is that if you fall under DACA and you're willing to serve in the U.S. military, okay, then he would go ahead and allow you to obtain permanent residency.
On the other hand?
On the other hand, but before moving forward with President Obama, Governor Romney's position is essentially he wants to try to have individuals self-deport.
Okay.
And his notion of self-deportation is essentially that he wants to make life so hard here in the United States that individuals will voluntarily leave the United States. Okay. So that's his proposal for dealing with undocumented population.
How do you make life so hard for...
Well, what he has supported in the past and what he continues to support is that he does not want to grant driver's licenses to individuals. Mm-hmm. He doesn't want to grant in-state tuition. Mm-hmm. And as well, he wants to mandate an employer verification, employee verification system, so that individuals find it impossible to find work here in the United States.
Okay, basically to live here.
Exactly.
Okay, and with President Obama's comprehensive immigration reform?
So as we've seen over the past 4 years, he has strongly advocated for providing a path toward permanent residency and ultimately much further down the line, U.S. citizenship. And his treatment of individuals here in the United States is, one, for those who do fall under DACA, to provide them with permanent residency. For all others, to provide them also with a path for permanent residency, but just a little bit more difficult than individuals who are brought here as kids.
Wow, wow. These things are good to know, especially if you still haven't made up your mind on who to vote for. That's going to be polling happening on Tuesday. But for now, Alison, thank you for explaining those things to us. And like what Alison said, whether President Obama gets reelected or whether Governor Romney gets elected on Tuesday or after Tuesday, you need to, for those of you who qualify for DACA, take advantage of that. That's the number on the screen. Call for your appointments today. Thank you so much. And we will be back for more on Kababayan LA. Don't go away.